Hey guys, my name's Steve and I'm a record collector based in Sydney. I've been collecting records for about 20 years and I'm here today to talk about a really cool Prince release for I Like Your Old Stuff. The Prince release that's come out for Record Store Day 2018 is a repressing of his classic album 1999. Every Prince fan, like myself, has their own opinion as to when Prince's golden era was. For me, it's from, I'd say, 1981 right through to about 1987. Everything from Controversy through to Sign of the Times. This to me is when he was the most enigmatic, the most influential, and the most groundbreaking as well. He pioneered the Minneapolis sound, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a hybrid mix of soul and funk and rock, where instead of using brass and horns for a lot of the chorus parts, they were replaced by synths and drum machines, and so that really spearheaded the electronic movement. And Prince is really credited for, you know, what became now known as trance or dance music or techno, because Prince was doing it back in the late 70s and early 80s. 1999, a lot of people know the pressing as looking like that. It was originally released as a 2LP, but for Record Store Day this year, for 2018, this is a limited edition 7-track single disc album. One thing I love about it is, and one thing that's iconic about the 1999 album, is the classic Prince eye, and it's just completely recognisable whenever you see it on the turntable. So when you look at that eye, you know you're listening to 1999. It's a fantastic album. As I said, it really showcases the Minneapolis sound that Prince pioneered, and I think the 7 tracks on here really do the album and Prince justice. This format in this cover has not been released for 35 years. As I said earlier, I believe Prince's golden era, where he was the most dynamic and the most experimental with his music, was between the years of 81 through to 87. 81 kicking off obviously with Controversy. To me, it's probably my favourite Prince album. This really shows you the rawness of Prince and his production style. Like all Prince albums, including 1999, it's produced, arranged, composed and performed by the man himself. So the guy was a genius, and these early recordings of Prince really showcase his talents as a producer and an artist. This to me is my all-time favourite Prince album. It's Sign of the Times. It was released in 1987. I believe that every artist who's been in the game a long time has one quintessential magnum opus, like an album that really showcases what they're capable of. Stevie Wonder had Songs in the Key of Life, Marvin Gaye had What's Going On, and to me, Prince had Sign of the Times. This album, to me, is, I think it's so influential, it's so groundbreaking. It's minimal at times, it's electro at times, it showcases the Minneapolis sound at times. There's ballads on there, there's rock songs, there's soul songs, there's funk songs. It's got everything on there. It's a 2LP, and this really, again, if you want to convince someone how good Prince actually is, give them this. I mean, these recordings are 30, 35 years old. They still stand true today, both thematically and what they talk about, but also the way they sound. Prince was so groundbreaking and so ahead of his time. He really knew what he was doing with these records, and so these 3 records, be it 1999, Controversy and Sign of the Times, to me that's the holy trinity of Prince.